Baguio City's economy grows by 9.9% in 2021. The total economic output of the Cordillera increased from the PHP 288,876,582 GDP in 2020 to PHP 310,587.54 in 2021. This indicated an increase of the gross value added of the production of goods and services amounting to PHP 21,710,959. From a -17.1 decline in 2020, the economy of the city of Baguio bounced back from the COVID-19 pandemic and recorded a growth of 9.9%. Looking at the time series data, the 2021 city gross value added of 139.2 billion pesos was still lower than the pre-pandemic levels in 2019 and 2018. It can be observed that the GCDP of the city of Baguio recuperated in 2021 but did not yet exceed the 2019 level. Industry contributes 5.1 percentage points to growth. All the major industries contributed to the 9.9% economic growth of the city of Baguio in 2021. Industry had the biggest contribution with 5.1 percentage points. Services and AFF followed with 4.7 and 0.03 percentage points, respectively. In 2020, all major industries contributed to the decline of the city's economy with -17.1% of the GCDP. Services was hit the hardest by the pandemic and pulled the economy's growth down by -11.5 percentage points. This was followed by industry with -5.6 percentage points and AFF with -0.003 percentage point. Services and AFF both contributed positively to Baguio City's economic growth in 2019 with 4.9 and 0.003 percentage points, respectively. Meanwhile, industry contributed negatively to the economic growth with -0.9 percentage points. Services comprises 71.7% of Baguio's economy. In terms of contribution of major industries to the city's economy, services accounted for more than half of the city's total economic output with 71.7% share. This was followed by industry with a share of 27.7%, and AFF with only 0.6%. As to distribution of the highlighted industries, manufacturing was the highest contributor to the city's economy with 22.2% share. The manufacturing of semiconductor device and other electric components, together with the manufacturing of other air and spacecraft and related machineries propelled the manufacturing sector of Baguio City. Wholesale and retail trade, repair of motorcycles and motor vehicles had the second largest share, with 23.2%, and this was brought about by the robust activity in retail trade. Financial and insurance activities followed with 20.1% share, and it is important to note that with the amount of cash flows happening in the city, the regional office of Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, North Luzon transferred from San Fernando, Laguna to Baguio City. On the other hand, the industry with the least proportion to city's economic output was posted from mining and quarrying with only 0.0005% share. Baguio ranks first in overall GDP. The city of Baguio had the largest share to the economy of the Cordillera with 44.8% share, or an economic output of PHP 139,174,165,000. The city of Baguio had the highest per capita GDP among the local economies of the Cordillera and was the only economy that surpassed the region's per capita GDP. In addition, the per capita GDP of Baguio City was the highest among the 13 HUCs piloted in 2022. The economy of the province of Laguna was valued at PHP 922.3 billion in 2021, the highest among the 5 provinces and one highly urbanized city in the region. As measured by the Gross Provincial Domestic Product (GPDP), the economy of the province posted a growth of 3.9% in 2021, a rebound from a -6.0% decline in the previous year. Manufacturing contributed the most to the 3.9% growth rate of the province with 2.1 percentage points. Among the major economic industries, industry and services posted positive growths in 2021 with 4.1% and 5.2%, respectively. Agriculture, forestry, and fishing posted a decline of -23.3%. In terms of per capita GPDP, in 2021, the province of Laguna led the region with 271,470 pesos per capita GPDP. This is higher as compared with the 166,756 pesos per capita GRDP of the entire Calabar zone. Per capita GPDP is the estimated average contribution of each individual to the total GPDP. Laguna Islands, Philippines is blessed with abundant natural resources. Its forests are filled with bamboo, rattan, and soft hardwood. Its wide fields and vast forests are ideal for growing rice, coconuts, vegetables, tropical fruits, orchids, and other ornamental flowers and exotic plants. The province is also rich in mineral resources such as clay, jasper and basalt glass. There are about 40 rivers in Laguna with a total area of almost 0.5 square kilometers. In the forests of Mount Makiling and in the waters of Laguna de Bay are an abundance of flora and fauna. The Laguna de Bay has an approximate area of 3,800 square kilometers broken down into 2,900 square kilometers of land and 900 square kilometers of lake proper with 220 kilometers shoreline. Laguna's greatest natural resource is water. It has an estimated 300 million US gallons, 1,100,000 cubic meters, of underground water, capable of generating energy for Laguna's expanding power needs. At least 7 principal water basins in the province with a total of 5,773 square kilometers drainage area and 1,316 square kilometers level area provide an estimated 9.238 cubic kilometers total runoff annually. Investment opportunities. Ecotourism enterprises. Convention centers. Coconut intercropping. Forest trees, cut flowers and ornamentals. Fruit and vegetable processing. Herbal medicines. Herbal essences. Gifts and housewares. Metalcraft industrial equipment. Engines, surgical instruments, agricultural machinery, tools. Service facilities, packaging, warehousing, trucking services, dryers. Electronics, consumer electronics, telecommunications, computers and peripherals, semiconductors. And garments and footwear. Agriculture, fishing, forestry, tourism. Financial institutions. Banking institutions maintain an extensive branch network in Laguna. Commercial banks, savings and mortgage banks, private development banks, stock savings and loan associations, and rural banks operate at a total of 267 branches in the province. Non-bank financial institutions provide supplementary financial services to Laguna residents and businesses. A total of 394 offices have been set up by lending investors, pawn shops, financial companies, non-stock savings and loan associations, and investment houses with quasi-banking functions.